Okay, let's try the last part of this cubic function question here. It's a little bit tricky. It makes you think a bit. They give you this, you're using this graph. You figured out that it's -5 here. Well, 0 and -5 is a place right here. And they say, for which values of t will p of x equals f of x plus t have two positive roots and one negative root? Well, what you have to think about is how far would I have to move this up? Like right now, there's a negative root. There's a negative root of -1 in it, like a positive root of 5. If I move this up a little bit, I'd have a negative root with this branch right here. And I'd have another negative root. I'd have two negative roots, so that wouldn't work. I'm going to have to move this thing up at least 5 to get to this 0. A little bit more than 5. Then I'll have one negative root with this branch, and I'll have two positive roots, one over here and one over here. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. But if you keep moving it up, if you moved it up, first what we have to do actually, we know that x equals 3 is this turning point. You've got to take 3 and put it into the function to find the y value, and it's -32. Well, that's the key to your answer. Well, you've got to push this graph up at least 5, but not more than 32, because if you went past 32, you'd only have one line crossing. This little turning point would end up here and wouldn't have a solution at all. And what would it look like? There was a lady doing this exam on the internet, and I saw, I'm stealing her little picture here. You see, if it's -5, you'd push it up, and it'd look like this red one here. And you'd have a little bit higher, greater than 5. You'd have a positive root here, a positive root over here, and one negative root, just what they were asking for. This blue one would be just perfect. See, two positive roots and a negative root. But if you go up, if you pulled it up any more than 32, things would be bad. So that's why that's your answer. Everywhere in between 32 and 5. T is less than 32 but greater than 5 will make it have two distinct positive roots and one negative root right here. You see over here that one negative root. And there you go.